Ladies and gentlemen, hello once again. Here we are. The date I am filming this is March the 25th, 2026. Probably going to be the 26th or later when you see this video by the time I get it uploaded and everything. But we are 1 week away from our 7th full-time summer season. So just wanted to get you some info really quick before we hit that full stride. Um, Yeah, that's the biggest things. I will start shooting out notices for the first couple weeks so you know your scheduled date. Should mimic where you were last summer. So for the most part, we'll have a few little adjustments as we balance out the crews and the routes and keep everything as condensed as possible, especially with the current gas prices. So we don't have to reflect that in price increases or anything like that. I try not to do that. We haven't in a very long time. So yeah, April 1st, that is next Wednesday. You'll start seeing us weekly, and look forward to getting things dialed in and controlled on a weekly basis because it took off really fast. We went from frost to heat, and man, it grew quick this year compared to usual years. So, with that said, some of the biggest news for us internally is as of March 24th, we have retired the bikinis. Um, We are now, after the long wait, officially TruVine grounds maintenance, which we're very proud of. It's going to be the same great service, just with a higher purpose. And, part of just a part of the name change is for community and service. And it's just a more professional approach. When Bikini, it was a product of COVID. I mean, I had a lucrative career for 20 years, and you know how it was during COVID. We all had way too much time and probably way too many thoughts in our head during that time, and boom, a hobby became what it is today. And we're very grateful that I was able to leave that career and run our little small business that not only supports our family but several other families that we employ as well, and also give our hefty chunk to the government each year. So that's just part of it. But anyway, TruVine grounds maintenance. We're happy about that. I'll get back to that again in a second. Just want to make sure everyone was aware of the current St. Johns County water restrictions. I didn't even pay attention to it until a few weeks ago. It is a thing, and I see when I'm out walking early, late, you name it. A lot of people have no clue. Um, I've just got the Cliff Notes pulled up right now. I'm gonna try to put a link with this video to the full restrictions, and this is for the summer of 2026, applicable until I believe it was July 1st. They're going to revisit it, which coincidentally, normally when we hit June, you don't need irrigation anyway because it rains every other day or every third day. Even though people still run it full blast. Um, but anyway, if you're an odd number address, you get one. All addresses get one water day a week. Odd numbers, your day is Saturday. Even numbers, your day is Sunday. Um, that's it. Don't water between 10 and 4. Horrible idea, anyways, because your water's going to blow away and evaporate. Um, I try to get our customers you want your water down just before sunrise. So if you need help reprogramming your boxes, your control panel, just shoot us for an extra job. I'll try to get you on the schedule as soon as possible. Um, if you need to get your irrigation system dialed in, it's more important now to be working properly than ever since you get one day a week. April and May tend to be our dry season anyway. So I think what people will learn through this is you don't need as much water as you've been putting down anyway. I'm just a little scared of the April and May months because it can be dry for days, and that's tough. So I run a little 2 cycle system on my yard where it puts down a cycle. I let it soak in, and then it hits it with another cycle. As long as you stay within, I think it's an hour per zone on your water day, which that's a lot of time. Rotors maybe, but if you have fixed sprayers, don't need that. Anyway, I can set all that up for you if you need it. And if you need irrigation checks, we've been doing them like crazy, and there's a lot of problems when they're getting 4 or 5+ years old. Seeing a lot of issues with water lines, heads, all kind of stuff going on. So get that checked out. I'll get you on the schedule as soon as we can. But yeah, pay attention to that water restriction. We just happen to live in a county that has outkicked its coverage. Um, Second time for me living in a county that's done that in 2 different states. So it's just the growth and the infrastructure aren't matching up right now. So this may be a thing for the forthcoming future. Um, oh, one reason I haven't paid attention to it, because we've always been exempt as far as reclaim. That's no longer the case. All water sources, including wells and reclaim, fall under the water restrictions this year. So yeah, and back to TruVine. Like I said, part of the name change is about community, and it's about service. We've done several things starting back at Christmas. We've made some donations and sponsorships through the winter months. Personally, I'm back into coaching baseball after an 8-year hiatus of really actually coaching. I mean, I did some things with some little bitty kids for a minute, but and man, we're having a blast. The kids are having fun. We're coaching an 11U team, even though they're the Yankees. We'll wear it on our chest proudly on Saturdays and Sundays. Um, that's where I'm at on the weekend, so we're contributing there, and we're proud to have a hand in that team and what they're doing and what they're becoming, and just growing good young men out of that, as well as great baseball players. But for our summer months and charity, what we want to do is service. We're reaching out to our customers for um, nominations. If you know anyone who needs a service, and don't use that word lightly, needs, like a cleanup or just a routine lawn service here and there, um, you know, landscape lawn related things. That's what we're looking for. And even though we're involved in a lot of places, our bubble's kind of small. So I'm reaching out to our customer base, and if you know anyone with your churches or social groups or veterans groups or anything like that, please shoot us those nominations to review. You can email those to me. I'm also going to try to put a link on our customers page where it's just a little quick drop down menu. So yeah, I need your help on that, and we want to pick people who actually need it. Don't nominate your neighbor because they're lazy and too cheap to hire a lawn service and their yard looks like crap. That's not what we're looking for. Um, People that have the means and just don't care, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people who actually do not have the ability or the capability and need some help. So if you got any candidates, throw those at us. And we're looking to do at least one a month, maybe more if scheduling and weather allows. And that's something we want to take care of. And as we transition into the fall, we'll do some different things, but at least, for the next 5, 6 months, that's what we're looking for. So I'd love to get them lined up as soon as possible. So shoot us those nominations. Let us know where we can help. Reach out to any organizations you're with that can give us true people in need. So that's about it. Looking forward to the season. If you guys need anything, if you need extra work, you better get it in quick, because we lose some of our spare labor as of April 1st. And yeah, we get busy, so things just start getting pushed out farther and farther. So shoot us those jobs. Regarding the name change, nothing you need to do immediately as a customer. I'm still waiting on a document from the state before we change things with the banks, insurance, and all that good stuff. And I will update you when something else needs to be done. You'll start seeing small changes. It takes a lot of money to rebrand, and it's one I'm happy to do. It's just not going to happen at once. I wish I had the easy button that I could just push and everything change in a day, but it takes a good bit of money and time to get all this worked out. And you'll start seeing it in the correspondence and email addresses and things like that, but I'll keep you posted. Nothing as far as the March invoices, which will be going out April 1st, April 2nd, nothing needs to be changed at this time. I'll get with the banks and let you guys know when I know. But looking forward to it. So nothing like the state bringing that in right at the busiest time of the year. So that's just how it is. Anyway, if you need anything, let us know. Looking forward to the summer. Feel free to go out and talk to the crew. You'll see some new members out there, and working on getting them dialed into our quality and consistency. And since that's what we're all about. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys in the field.